So after 5 hours roughly of excavation, stone collection, we've started to build our Kesh. So we have our two little walls there started, roughly 18 inches pipe width, and the lintel across the front will be going on at about 13-14 inches high, and that includes, there's about 8 inches of water or 7 inches of water there anyway, so it should accommodate flood or heavy water. It's about 12 foot long. It was my son actually excavated at 10. He excavated a lot of that there. We've started putting down the first row, which is tricky enough because you've got to get solid foundation under them. You have to use flat stones. We have to tip them down into position, and we will be putting a cross stone down here to bind in that. It'll go across at certain intervals on each side, so it'll bind in the wall until the wall comes up about the full 2.5-3 feet. We have lots of good stones. The only problem is we need lots of manpower. The size of that's going to be a lintel along the length of it. That thing weighs a ton, so try and put straps on it and just gently leave it down, and we'll try and lever it into position. But very happy so far with what's been achieved. When we get the capping of flag lintels, whatever you want to call them, on top, which will be roughly around here, where my foot pointed out there, actually about there, which is about 10 inches from the top of that stone. So effectively across here, across the whole way, that'll be covered in lintels, and they're fairly thick and heavy, so they should take a serious weight. Then we can start piling back on in this stuff. We have daub, stones, gravel, all sorts down where we have cleared some of the shores in the field where the daub and gravel and stone was picked out. We'll fill that in as well, so it'll be a good excuse to get rid of a lot of that stuff, put it to proper use and make a good firm Kesh. Now, as my son just pointed out to me today, he says there's going to be a nice slant because this is the field here, and the level, there is definitely 3 foot of a height differential between the sides. So what we'll have to do maybe is just bring that one up maybe 6-8 inches and slant this down to it, just to keep the fall from being downhill. But all in all, very pleased with the work done. The traditional way of building Keshes, I don't know, would I carry drinks to the old people who built some of the Keshes on the land here, who are still standing despite all the weight of modern tractors and machinery. And the stonework was well done. They were squarish stones, and they've done a great job. No pipes needed, so I'm hoping to replicate it here in my own way as best I can, and taking my time, trying keeping that around 14 inch to 18 inch, well actually 18 inches close enough, channel the whole way up. So a few days more now we should be well on, if the weather holds and if our strength holds. So we'll update in a day or two. Okay.